I've never dated a light-skinned guy. Okay, once I did, but it didn't work out. Okay.
Would you date a broke guy?
Just by laughing, it sounds like I would.
Especially in the malls of like you're dating someone who's not exposed.
Unasema vienyeji.
Vienyeji, check it. In this context.
Unasema vienyeji ni more expensive.
Let me tell you. Suppose you came to find out that your friend cheated on his or her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Let's say if it's a her.
Yeah.
Your friend cheated on her boyfriend.
Yeah. What
would you cut off?
No, why would I cut off?
What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Kukachora TV. I'm your host Orayo Muiga, and today joining us in today's set, Narolna, one of the realest people, and we've been looking forward to have her in this show. It's none other than Wahits.
Hey, umekuwa mkilook forward for real.
For real. We've been looking forward to.
I kind of believe because nimetafutwa nikapatikana.
This should be my third time meeting you.
Yeah.
I'm sure you can't remember even the previous moments we met.
Yeah, I mean, offset we talked about it. But yeah, it's finally nice to have a conversation. I think that's what I can say. Yeah. It's very hard to have conversations because tutapatana in different places. But yeah.
Yeah, we've been rooted for this day.
Hey.
Finally, you're here.
Well, we thank the Lord for this Friday.
Have you been? Who's Wahits?
Who's Wahito? Oh my God, Wahito is God's baby girl. Sometimes I think about that name and I'm always like, where did it come from? But some things of God don't always have to make sense. Sure. But Wahito is, apart from being God's baby girl, is a daughter, a sister, a friend, a TV host, someone who reaches out to different people to connect them with the Lord or just tell them what the Lord does. What else is she? She's a content creator, I guess we can say that. Soon to be influencer, or maybe she's still influencing the kingdom. But yeah, that's who I am.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
We're proud to have you in the show.
Thank you.
Are you ready for question number 1? I
am ready.
So my question to you will be, how would you describe living intentionally?
Oh wow, mine's a deep. Living intentionally. Maybe what I can say is living with purpose. And I came across a post, I think, this week. Yeah. And was saying purpose is not what you do. Purpose is what happens in other people because of what you do. Yeah. So I believe living intentionally means that. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you think the Gen Zs are us as humans right now? Do you think people are living intentionally in regard to purpose? Because one thing about most of us, we are out here chasing the bag, which is not bad. But I feel like most people don't know their purpose. Because I remember 3 weeks ago I had a conversation with one of my friends. Yeah. And then I was just asking him like, bro, what's your purpose in life? And then akaniambia enda katuamke asubuhi endeshe gari bigi.
Hiyo ndio purpose yake.
Atafute do enough ya kusaidia his lineage and all that.
Generational wealth. Yeah. Okay. So the question was, do I think people are living with purpose?
Yeah.
I can say yes and no. Yes is there are people who are doing so I don't really need to feel in about that. But no, maybe because people don't know what that purpose is and people feel like purpose is such a big word. Because I was like that. Until I came across that post this week, I'm like, oh shoot, this is what purpose is. Because purpose is what is in you. There are things that God has put in us that are to, gifts that are to serve other people. Yeah. And eventually, as you serve other people, you're also getting served. Because some people feel like, okay, I'm supposed to serve other people, what about myself? But as you serve other people, there's a fulfillment that comes in you. Yeah. So I do believe, yes, there's some people who are living in their purpose and no, there are people who are not because they also don't understand what purpose is and what their purpose is and what purpose should look like.
For the guys who don't know what purpose is, how would you advise someone who doesn't know their purpose? How can they attach or connect with their purpose?
I love the word connect. So maybe what I could say is purpose is you have to connect to purpose. and how you connect to purpose is through the person who created you, for sure. So if you don't have a relationship with God, or you don't have a connection with the Lord, and this could not only look like waking up and just saying your prayers, but truly just what can I call it? Truly having speaking with God. You know, you're not just asking things from Him, but you're just like, hey God, how is this going? So how you can find your purpose is by what I think. I'm not a guru. I'm just saying from what I read. But I also believe in, and the reason why I resonate with that post is because purpose is, there's something in you that you love, that you love to do for other people. It could be, for example, like I know a couple of my friends enjoy hosting people. So if you tell me people are coming over, me sitakuwa na stress. Me, I'll be excited because I'm like, okay, people are coming over. I'll be excited, I'll get balloons for no reason. But like I enjoy serving people. So that looks like servanthood. So when you enjoy and when you live out your purpose, then you're able to know, okay, this is what I actually like. Like the Lord has called me to serve people in this area because people need love. The world is becoming so evil every single time. And so what I could tell them is connect to your maker. And some of you are like, okay, how do I connect? It's simple. Just do your prayers. These days I don't say read your Bible, I say study the word. I don't know why we keep saying read. It's study the word. So when you're studying, some of you are asking, okay, where do I start? John, Genesis. I mean, the information is there. But I'd truly say that purpose, how you get to know your purpose is when you connect to God, because He's the one who has the key to your purpose. Because how you know is there are things you'll do and you'll feel like, I don't feel fulfilled. There are things that you'll do that you'll feel fulfilled. So maybe that's your purpose. Your purpose could look like social justice, especially after the whole Mandamano. Many people are realizing, oh my God, social justice is a thing. Even I realized that about myself. So yeah.
Were you, by there, did you turn up?
Oh man, let me tell you, I was there for the first one. I was there for the very first one. Tulikuwa wachache. Nilikuwa hata hiyo siku. Hiyo siku nyote walikuwa nashikwa to go to Central Police Station. Mimi nilikuwa. But and then that's when I realized, oh my God, yes, there's a way to go about these things, but injustice is also real, and God is a God who's just. Yes.
Another question to you, in regard to friendship, do you find this generation being intentional?
With friendship, well, friendship is always such a tricky question.
And also, let me ask you a question. Suppose you came to find out that your friend cheated on his or her boyfriend. Let's say if it's a her. Your friend cheated on her boyfriend.
What
would you cut off?
No, why would I cut off? I am not of the cut off culture. I don't think that's very well. Because cutting off looks like, when you cut off something, for example, if I think of a plant, I might not think of the normal ribbons. When you cut off a plant, of course there are ways you can cut a plant for it to grow well. But to cut, there's bleeding that happens.
Okay, let me not use cut off. Would you disconnect?
No. Let's stick with cut off, because there's something about cut. Let's disconnect. No, I wouldn't. I would actually sit down.
You said when you cut, it's like you're killing it.
It's like there's bleeding from where you've cut. So you can imagine. Like you're
killing it.
It's like maybe you're not killing it. You're harming it.
Okay, you're harming it. How about when you disconnect from it?
Why are you disconnecting? So my point is, you can disconnect, but you have to know why you're disconnecting.
Okay, let's think about it from this aspect. Okay. You're my friend. You've cheated on your boyfriend. There's a possibility, like if you can cheat on your boyfriend, you'll also do the same to me. So I need to I need to open my third eye.
It's not the same. Third eye is actually not even godly. What are you saying? I don't think
with
it's
third
bad.
Eye, I mean discernment.
Okay, good. Nice save. No, why would I? Okay, the thing is, and I'm not encouraging Ati for whatever, but me, I would not cut off my friend. I would not disconnect from my friends. I need to understand, okay, what led you to cheat? Because we also need to give each other grace.
Okay.
Like, Mono will cheat,
Can I ask you a question? What's the most reasonable explanation your friend will give you that will make you understand this person? Why he or she cheated?
What's the most reasonable? Number one, you see, cheating is not being caught. Only it starts from somewhere. So I need to understand with my friend by the ilianza when, because cheating haikwangi tulipatikana hiyo siku ndio umepatikana. Siku za mwezi ni 40 inamaanisha 1 2 3 4 hadi 40. So kulikuwa na process. So maybe I'd want to, not even maybe, I will have the conversation and ask, okay, I won't judge them. And I think that's the space where you're judging the person for cheating. You're doing something else also.
You say something good, eh? Cheating is a process. There was a talking stage. What if this person that you call your friend never mentioned it to your friend, never mentioned this to you like to tell you that, you see, like I have a guy who's hitting on me or something?
Oh, I wouldn't catch. Why would I? Okay, I wouldn't. Okay, let me think about it like this.
If your friend is seeing someone, is it proper for your friend to tell you?
And if they want to. Maybe it's not serious. Maybe it's talking. And you know, these days everyone's talking about talking stage. Maybe the talking stage is just tunaongea, but I don't need to tell. And if it comes up, great. If it doesn't, I don't want to catch. There is a line to catch where you're like, I thought we were friends. But maybe I also don't want her to keep telling me everyone she's talking to. Like, girl, okay, ni mgani basi anakuoa? Unaniambia kuhusu kuna Brayo, kuna Kevo, kuna Mark, kuna nani. Me, I'll be like, okay, girl, what's happening with you? And then, so for me, what I think is that I will allow my friend, and I don't want to also be given the same space too. When I'm saying there's something heading somewhere, then I'm like, okay, now I'll tell my friends and I'll tell them. And it shouldn't be a thing of, oh, you didn't tell me, so we are not friends. No, I didn't tell you because I don't know if this person is the one. So I wanted to test it out and then come and tell you. So it's never that serious. I don't know if
so now you'll understand your friend. So I need you to tell me which explanation would your friend tell you, like which reason would she give to you that will make you like tap
so
up
the
to what
thing
she's
is
saying?
I am not advocating that cheating was right. I am just like tumefika na umepatikana. I can't come bashing you like, wewe mbona ulicheat? Aki uko unaona. I'm like, okay, you cheated, it was wrong. Fact stands that it is wrong to cheat. Anything. I mean, tumecheat sisi wote in our own way. Tumecheat kwa exam, tumecheat kwa nini. But fact is, cheating is wrong. That will not change with my friend. The thing is, I want to understand, ilianza wapi? Ndio ukipata mwingine, tusijipate pale pale.
Okay.
So if it's, oh, you are lonely, or the guy or your guy wasn't giving you attention, or you're in a new stage and you know you thought you could lean on someone and the leaning on lean kabisa ulianguka kabisa. So I'd want to understand, where did it start from? Because if we cut the place where it started from, will prevent any other cheating. But if I come and cut you off because you cheated, I've not helped you. So when were we even friends in the first place? I thought friends are supposed to grow and glow together. So yeah, that's what I could say.
Okay.
Because I'm also speaking from a place of, if it was me, I've literally put myself in my shoes. Rafiki yangu ananiambia, bye, you cheated. I'm like, what? I would like, that would hurt me. So yeah. Okay,
let's reason in this context. You know that your friend is cheating. Like now, she has not been caught. You come to realize that she's cheating right now. What would you do about it?
We stop. We stop because the consequences are bad. We stop. So yes. So
would you tolerate it? Would you encourage it?
I wouldn't encourage it, of course, because you know, I wouldn't encourage it. So I would still go back and find out, okay, what's happening in this relationship that this one is giving. Because every time I think with cheating, and that's why there's the element of cheating, what you have is good. It's probably lacking 10% or 20. So you go look for the 20. The 20 is what's costing the 80. Bruh, you also need to think again. But it's also understanding the person, okay, why are you cheating? Like, let's talk about it. You're cheating. Like, I come and tell you, Brayo, you're cheating. So why are you cheating? Okay, where is cheating? Why are you cheating? Where did it start from? Like, what are you lacking? What's in this guy that's not in this other guy? And how do we cut this off? And if truly, like, you need to stay with this 20% guy, tell the 80% and break up, other than playing both.
One thing I came to realize, relationships are expensive.
Oh, yes, they are.
In the context of, like, if you don't have time, there's no need for you to, like, subscribe to a relationship.
Any relationship. It doesn't even have to be
They're also
romantic.
Expensive. They're also expensive in a way.
They're expensive. But see, you're both spoiling each other.
Especially in the malls of, like, you're dating someone who's not exposed.
Unasema vienyeji.
Check it. In this context.
Unasema vienyeji ni more expensive.
Let me tell you something, Wahits. There are people who have grown up from a humble background.
Yeah.
Like, Nima painting, it's only that
painting na expose hajachomwa najua sana.
Hebu define a painting kwanza.
Anyone is a painting. As long as you feel like, as long as you can just be like, okay, I like this. You need to like something about yourself to be a painting. What do you like about yourself?
About myself, najijua siku hizi najua watu yangu mbaya.
Yeah.
Watu yangu. Najua watu yangu.
You're like, I'm worth it. So you're a painting. Okay, for you I don't know if for guys it's painting, but me I'm a painting. Me I know. I'm like, me I know I'm a painting.
Mimi najua I'm noble.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Hey, sawa. Lazima umetumia majina kubwa novel. Yeah.
I've lost my train of thought.
It's the relationship being expensive. Ni okay. Paintings unasema.
Let me ask you the other question.
Yes.
What's the one or two things that people find it hard to understand about Wahits?
This swali ni deep. The one thing or how many? You said how many things?
One or two.
One or two things. Yeah. Hey, unasema umesema one or two juu unaweza kupeka kama 10.
Peana tu.
One thing that people find hard to understand about me.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll say from a recent conversation I had with my mom and my sister.
Yeah.
I think they find not that they're that, but they find it so hard to understand why I'm so kind. I'm not here to say I'm really kind. There are days where I have my moods, by the way, totally normal. But I think they struggle to understand why I want to be overly kind. Because everyone should be kind, overly kind. Because I'm like that. Sometimes I might think about someone before I think about myself.
Kwanza, in the regard of being kind, have you ever been kind to a guy akadhania
oh my
you're
God.
into them?
All the time. All the time. Like someone is just like, excuse me, I can't just be kind. Like people literally we're being told, be kind human beings.
Yani analala hivi anasema, Wahits ananitaka.
Niko like aje nimedu. Like I'm just doing, maybe it's because you're not used to people being kind around you, so you need to change that.
Yeah.
But yes, being kind is one of them. The other thing is people don't understand how, well, I think maybe now they do. I don't want to say they don't, but maybe now they do. Like how short I am. People are constantly talking about my height. I'm like, guys, I can't change. Imagine even there's a time I had considered to stretch myself. I was like, but like procedure could you stretch? And then I saw the award, I think something like that, like can sort of stretch yourself, but it's like for a few inches, like maybe an inch or something. I was like, yeah. So I think these are the two that at the top of my head.
I'll also ask you this question.
Yeah.
You being kind, and some those thinking that you're into them romantically. Which incident should I feel pity ama huruma for a guy? Ule ulikuwa unajua man, this guy is into me, but I was only being kind. And how did you handle it so that asibaki kako damaged?
Let me tell you, that's always my fear. And me, I think, so as I'm learning about myself, I'm also learning to understand that there are people-pleasing tendencies in my life that I am unlearning, and therapy has been helping as well. So coming and telling a guy with him is kudai, like to my friends, I'm like, jamaa atakuja hapa, atajua juu, mimi simdai. But coming and facing the person and telling them, by this kudai, and of course I don't say it like that, but it's always such a hard task for me. I always choose, oh my God, I'm just discovering that this is what I do sometimes. I always choose not to ghost, but just to go silent. Because I'm like, I don't know. But now there are other situations where I just tell the person, by this ubaya, me, I'm not ready.
Give me that situation.
I give an example of what happened. So there's this friend of mine, oh my God, can I remember all of them? Maybe some. So there's this friend of mine who, like, I didn't know they liked me, but they told a friend of mine that they liked me.
Yeah.
And then one day we're playing a game and they confess, and I'm like, wait, what? So me, when I laugh, I'm like, they're like, oh no, I'm serious. I'm like, oh, my God, sorry. And so in that case, that situation was a bit different, but we didn't talk about it immediately. But it's those things where I'm like, he said it, but I don't think he means it. Yeah. But with actions, you'd have seen like just how kind they are to me, how they're just saying things. But you had to get to a point where, and as ladies, sometimes you know a guy likes you, and you can abuse that and want to use it because it makes you feel nice. And so I had to get to a point and call myself, because you like the attention. Yeah. You like being, treated like really nicely. But I had to snap and
jokes,
like, wait.
Extract jokes zake zote.
Jokes.
Ndio kuchekeshe tu.
Wacha nikwambie, na mimi nitacheka. Mimi ndio nitakuwa kwa flow nikicheka. But like I had to get to a point and remind myself, oh my God, this is not right. And luckily, the friend of mine who knew was like, hey, girl, are you into this guy or not? I'm like, okay, I'm not. She's like, so why? Like, be mindful about how. Very mindful.
Don't lead him on.
Don't lead him on, because that's what happens a lot of the times. And I think it's in both cases. But for me, I was like, I can't lead him on, and just had to like, I'm not ready. And I think maybe sometimes it looks like an excuse, but me, I'm not ready. Yeah. So I just told them I'm not ready for this. and I understand if they don't want us to be friends. But luckily, of course, you give someone time and then they come back and you become friends. Of course, you know at the back of your mind, this guy might like you. So there are even conversations you can't have with him. Oh, you know, there was this guy. But if you do have them, it's to finyo each other.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I mean, kona demo nya kona, niko like, yeah, right. And niko like, mimi najua kuna chali, like, yeah, right. But there are some where you get to be friends and you move past that. There are others that zinakwama tu and you just have to let go. Yeah.
Acha ni overtake. Are you ready? Unajua say I'm overtaking.
So you go 100, you go 100 kilometers.
So,
yes.
Domi nisha overtake. So I'm asking you this question.
Okay.
Would you date a broke guy?
Just by laughing, it sounds like I wouldn't. I'm sorry. Would I date a broke guy?
Even
broke
before you
way?
answer, it would define broke to me.
That's the thing. I wanted you to tell me what broke in what way.
Broke. Someone can be broke in different modes. Intellectually.
Okay.
Financially. Spiritually.
That's like a overall. Who has that amount of brokenness?
Okay, let's not work with. Let's work with finances.
Financially, because everyone is also talking about broke. Yeah. I was seeing this event by Trimenami. Yeah. They had an event called
the one for
Broke
last
Not
week for the 7th.
Yeah.
Was it 7th?
I think it was 7th.
Yeah.
And they said broke not poor, and I was like, wow. So yes, I would date a broke guy, not a poor guy. And not poor. Hey guy, not you need dead listen to some easy vitu.
So I want you to describe
what broke is.
Broke and poor. Distinguish the two.
Poor. Oh my god. Hapa unaniseti. I really don't know who's going to watch this. Watu watanichukia huku kwa hii nini yako. Broke, I feel like broke just means, because I can be broke. Like, in between the month, most of us are always broke. You can be having money in your savings, but you're broke because you can't access that money, or in investment, so you're broke. So technically, we are broke. Okay, I'm not saying I'm broke, it's not my portion, I hear all that. But technically, if you don't have money to easily disperse to things that you want, you're broke. So I wouldn't mind dating a broke person, because it means that if this person is the opposite of, okay, I don't know if the opposite is, poor is rich, so broke is wealth. I don't know.
Broke, it's optimum.
Yeah. So, okay, fine. Let's use that. So, yes, I can date someone who's broke. Because inamaanisha alikuwa ni sahi ana pesa yaku.
It's okay. Let me ask you this other question. Because unatoroka sana. Would you date a jobless guy? Someone who's jobless?
If we have a conversation and see where he's heading to, why not?
Okay, here's the vision. Kila mtu hata Zakayo pia alituzia.
Nimetenga.
Hata Zakayo pia alituzia.
Akiniambia ametenga vitu ABCD nitamwamini. But of course with the leading, I think all of this, it's also sometimes we see things in life from our own eyes. But sometimes you also have to go in the closet and ask God, hey God, umse by the end a job. Kutenda aje. Because I've also dated people.
So utarudi manze bro. Kwa mtu mpoa lakini spirit imekataa.
Spirit imekataa. Because people have dated, okay, I've dated people. I've been in a relationship where I was one who was jobless. And they still stayed with me. So I don't think that should define.
But in your case it's different. You're a lady. You're a queen. So he had to step up as a king.
Yeah, but you know, sometimes also I think it's because I have that personality thing in me as a firstborn where I'm like, I also want to be the king.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it's great to be a queen, but I also want to be the king. So I get for ladies it's different, but I think I would. I think there's a piece you can get. That's what I can say. Poor now, on the other hand, inamaanisha una vision.
Tuseme, this guy is jobless. What do you expect him to do for you?
Oh, we sit down and then we set our expectations. I can't also. I'll tell him, okay. So you want me to explain? Like what I'll tell him?
Obviously, if he's jobless, he can't.
He might be jobless, but he's a hustler.
Mbona unapenda kusema hivyo?
Kwa sababu hustle, yes, ni job, but ni hustle. Like say for example, hana job but anauza like nini online. Lishes, hata sijui mbona nimefikiria hivi. Lishe ya dogi anaziuza online. Si unasema mtu ana job.
Kuna dem niliulizwa swali akasema bora kwa anatoka. Asikuwa anakaga kwa nyumba.
Aende atafute. So you see, like you can, as long as, because I believe that there's anything you can, like there are things you can do. We can't all just be bumming in the house. So yeah, like I don't know. I hope I've not evaded. I've really tried.
Sasa inaongeza speed.
I'm saving myself. Sawa 120. Even 140 kanyaga.
Sasa niko nimekanyaga jo tuko 180. So the next question to you. Do you have a type?
Hey, love do you see? I will say yes, I have a
You have a
type.
type?
I think everyone should have a type.
How would you describe your type?
My type, number one, you all might think otherwise, but I genuinely don't want to be unequally yoked anymore. And unequally yoked just basically means just kudate mtu tu mwenye ana relationship na God. It's not hating, it's just preference, and I'm not apologetic about that, because I've realized that, you know, sometimes we read scripture for the sake, we don't study. But you know, the funny thing is, you can also be unequally yoked with someone who's a Christian, but and doesn't, like, their principles are not in line. But anyway, so number one is just have a relationship with God. Like, I can't be, at the end of the day, nasamanga, when you're the head. See, when you're the head of this house, if you're the head of the house, then also follow biblical principles that say that the man is the prophet, priest, but prophet, priest. So it means that you also need to have a relationship. I can't be I'm the neck, for example. Actually, that's what they say. I'm the neck. So the neck is your support system. So if you don't have God, no. My other type is, oh my God, I don't know, I don't have a thing. Like, when I look at my patterns, you saw unajuanga type yako ukiangalia pattern ya relationship zako. I've never dated a light skin guy. Okay, once I did, but it didn't work out. Light skin, brown skin, like I dated one, and it was a good one because it was just in high school, but it wasn't that it didn't stay. But after that, I noticed my trend is very chocolatey, you know. My type, someone who's intellectually, like, just, like, I don't say smart, but also funny, like, and someone who's also going to challenge my mind, and is also just funny. Like, funny is another type. Like, usikwe serious, please. Like, me, I sing. Did you just hear me laugh? Like, I'm sorry. But yes, I want someone who's funny. And someone who's also adventurous, like adventure lazima.
What do you want to explore?
Hey, the world is there to be explored. I think on my social media page, my bio says life is an adventure. So yes, life is an adventure. Let's explore life. Let's do fun things. I don't like boring things, to be honest. And let's also just and someone who's also emotionally present and physically present, whatever that looks like. I mean, the type has a long list, but those are just some.
Me hata niseme zangu mi.
Tutaje mbili ama tatu.
Zangu?
Yeah.
If I have a type, napenda mse, should I say disciplined? Mse organized.
Do you like planner? Like, do you like people who are like have OCD? You know what OCD ndo nafanga?
Organized, as in you're organized even from how you dress.
Taki mtu anavaa tu
from how you, in most of, especially hygiene in the house.
Hygiene is important.
That's one of the most important things for me.
Hata mimi ninaongeza hapo.
I think mademo wamekam kunitembelea au niogopa.
Nasemanga you're too much of a clean freak.
Nasemanga jamaa huyu.
Kuna usafi mwingi.
Jamaa kuna usafi mingi.
No, I don't know why we say that. Unataka mtu mchafu alafu akwe mchafu bado una complain. Wewe kaa penye huko.
Anaangalia vile una arrange nguo. I think alafu
would you like if someone came into your space and they moved around things, would you be the type of like, this is not, like, would you address that, or would you be like, it's okay? Like, are you really like, because those are OCD people who are very particular.
I don't have an issue.
Okay.
So long as you don't like disarrange stuff.
Okay. So unasema mtu
guza tu kitu umepata uache vile ilikuwa. Okay.
So unasema akiacha nguo tu kidogo uta. Wewe si wale watu wa socks wa kutupa ina hata.
I'm not that type. Okay. Ni kwanza nifikanga home kitu nimevaa leo lazima nipanguze.
Yeah, please don't be like a brothers in other continents.
And then yake kwa sure.
Yeah.
Lakini over the years na feel too okay, mimi nataka mse mrembo, but also if I'm to meet Wahits today, I wouldn't want to like be into a babe because of your shape or anything. I want to be in love with the person who you are.
You want to be like those guys who say, I fell in love with the mind, with the heart. But no, like that point, I know it's your preference, but I always wonder, unaniambia unaweza amka beside mtu mwenye akai ni nini uko tu sawa, like mtu hapa like
lazima okay, I was telling this, I was saying this, I've met Wahits today. You're attractive and all that. I'm using an assumption. Wahits is attractive. I've met Wahits. I feel like I want you. I don't need you.
You want versus
Because
wants.
I need to want you first, so that I get to like know who is Wahits, for me to like realize if I need you in my life. Because I've been in situations whereby I've met a Shora, she's pretty, she's dressed up and all that. Once I get to like know her more, I want you, like I want you, you've given me your number.
Yeah.
Once I get to like know you more, is when I came to realize I don't need you. There's some things about you that I don't think I need you.
Once you get to know the person, you realize.
So there's a difference between me wanting you and me needing you.
Ooh.
Do I want you? Do I need you?
Ask a question that should be on a t-shirt. There's a difference between I want you and I need you.
Yeah, so you need to like distinguish the two.
Yeah. Okay.
Want mostly want inakwanga more of last. Maybe uko na msejo ni light skin. Juu anakaa hivi, juu anaendesha gari fulani. So you want this person sababu wewe uko gatu mfani, uko gana jokes. Kuna jitafika point, kuna stage jitafika life yenye hatakuwa na joke. Hatakuwa nafikiria tu school fee, nafikiria vitu zingine, ataanza kubo.
So be careful with what you end up loving.
What attracts you to this person?
Yeah. Because attraction still matters.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Na kitu inaku attract bado siku moja inawezaisha.
Yeah, and are you willing to stay there
even
though?
Itakuwaje?
Tabaki hapo.
So jani yangu pia imekuwa interesting.
Yeah.
So thank you for pulling up for today's shoot.
You're welcome.
Sijui imetake how long, but imekuwa two vibes on vibes. I've never had the honor to like have a sit down with you.
Yeah.
So I'm really looking forward to another shoot.
Right? Make sure I'm invite. Hopefully they fall on this nini don't think I was penye nimechoma. Nisamehe.
So nakupatia the honors to sign out for us.
Yeah.
And we are the new listeners, or subscribe, or like, or share,
Yeah.
na comment.
Hey.
Atena waambie unarudi lini, because niko sure atakutaka tena.
Oh my god. Hebu niambie hiyo jina na nini?
Kukachora TV.
Hey, Kukachora. My god. Okay.
Do you know what Kukachora means?
What does it mean?
It means being smart, being creative. It's like
the chora is the part I got.
It's like your own sense of analogy.
Is it a Kenyan? Like,
Yeah.
Kukachora?
Yeah.
Ni language gani?
It's way back. Also walileta na kina nonini. Kukachora is like unaonaje?
Oh.
Unafikiriaje? It's like your own sense of analogy. Najua we all reason differently.
Yeah. We all have different perspectives, different views.
Yeah, songe na ase.
And that's what makes life dope.
Yeah.
Awesome. Guys, I hope you've loved this episode. As I said, penye burn to the ashes. But make sure you share, you like, you subscribe. That red, hiyo yenye iko tu hapo, just subscribe because there's so much more content on Kukachora TV right here. It's been an honor to do this.
Pleasure.
My name is Wahito. You can always find me on Instagram as Wahito. Make sure to follow. Maybe just enjoy the content that's there. Where can they find you? Apart from, do you have social media?
Yeah, of course.
Please let them know.
Orayo Muiga. By the way, you need to follow me on
Okay,
Instagram.
I will.
Orayo Muiga on Instagram. On Instagram everywhere.
Yeah.
Orayo is the guy.
Okay.
Orayo came from Brayo.
Oh, shoot, for real?
Yeah. Because my cousin, his name was Frank.
Yeah.
So I used to call him Franco. So we changed it. Kwa nyumba nilikuwa namuita, "Hey, Oranko ni aje?" Yeye pia alikuwa anaita, "Orayo ni aje?"
Wewe unasema unaweza jitengenezea vocabulary mpya.
Yeah, man. It came through.
Ndio maana uko na Kukachora. Vitu creative, vitu nini.
Manze.
Anyway guys, yes, so you can always follow us. Please make sure you subscribe. Again, your subscription does not even take a coin. It just needs you to click, enjoy this content and so much more right here on Kukachora TV. See you next time. Tell me when you want me to come back. Write on the comment section. Nirudi lini. There's so much more we haven't explored, but I thank you for the time that I've done this. Behind the scenes, asante sana kwa kutusaidia. Signing off. See you guys same time but at different time.